Oh, you publish from the iPad. So this is how I stop it now? Okay. I think so. Let's see. Are we right on time? Yes, we're right on time. Perfect. Okay, bye. Okay, hi everybody. Good morning. If you are tuning in live, happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, and we're going to do an urban flow. And I will go ahead and share a Spotify playlist should you choose to use it. It is, you can also find it under my Spotify account. It's under Talia Laconi. Then I always put this playlist up by date. So, and then I think usually I write like what the class is. So if it's a flow, I write Urban Live. If it's a fit, I'll write Urban Fit. But, hey Katie, good morning. But either way, there's a ton to choose from. Pick one, make your own, whatever you want to do. Hey Alberto. Yeah, true. I guess it's afternoon now, you guys. Good call. So let's go ahead. No time to waste. Let's go ahead and get started in child's pose. So you can hit play on the playlist now, whenever you're ready. And then we'll go ahead and take a child's pose. Knees wide, toes together, and send your hips back to your heels. And allow for your forehead to settle. And know that sometimes when you get into the first pose of a practice, so especially when it's something other than Shavasana, okay, there are going to be things that you need to or that you want to move around and that you're welcome to move around. So let's go ahead and adjust. If your knees are pretty close together, maybe take them wider for the child's pose. Okay, but get to a place where you can fully let go. And then walk your hands back out, forehead on the mat, shoulders away from your ears. And then just start to breathe. Okay, and for now, just softly allow for your lips to meet. And you'll choose to move the breath in and out through your nose as intensely as you want to right now. And then go ahead and slightly pick your forehead off your yoga mat. So your hips are going to stay low. Your spine kind of gets long. Okay, take your left arm and thread it underneath your right armpit. Okay, you'll flip the left ear to the mat. Okay, and make this be about the left side of your neck, the softness of your body. And if you're feeling like you want a little bit more, go ahead and take your right hand across your lower back. Okay, and you can let your eyes soften in one spot or even close the eyes. And again, after those first, you need to sink in more, for your breath to slow down more. And if you took that half bind in the right side, please straighten your right arm long. Okay, stay low to the mat. Slide the left arm out. And come back to child's pose, please. Hands at least shoulder width, forehead to the mat. Take a breath. And from here, pick your forehead up, lengthen your spine. And thread. Right arm underneath your left arm. Okay, right palm faces up, turn the gaze left, set the ear down. And then breathe. So your left arm is straight and strong, your belly is in. And just like each day is different, both sides of your bodies are totally different. So maybe this side, it would feel nice to take in the half bind. Okay, left palm to flip out, lengthen your heart forward. And then belly button stays in, drawn to your spine. And then softly let this go. So if you were in the bind, your left arm will extend out first. Okay, stay low to the ground, please. Pull the right arm out, take it to child's pose. Okay, shoulders down your back, push your hands down. Take an inhale, rise up to tabletop. Okay, and bring your knees closer together. Okay, so knees about hip width, point your toes. Be really mindful about the shape of your palms. Okay, so wrist creases parallel to the top edge of your mat. Slide the weight in your hands more forward than you would. And let's take cow pose. Drop your belly, lift your chin, look up. Into cat pose, chin to your chest, round your spine. Into cow. Drop your belly, lift your chin, take your eyeballs up. Into cat, chin to your chest, round your spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, take your eyes up. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine. Okay, last one, drop your belly, lift your chin, take your eyes up. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine. Okay, and shoulders on your back, come to neutral, please. And curl all 10 of your toes. Again, spread your fingertips, focus on the wrists today. And lift your hips up and back to downward dog. And let's go ahead and rock the weight to your right hand and your right foot. And then rock it to your left hand and your left foot. Okay, right hand and right foot. And left hand and left foot. And then please come to center. So find your downward dog, chin to your chest. And any tightness in your lower spine this morning, you're welcome to bend your knees. Belly button in, push the palms down. And then stay so connected to the breath as you inhale, lift your heels, look up to the top of the mat. Okay, keep the feet hip width distance and just make your way to the top of the mat. Okay, feet hip width, take a big bend to your knees, pick up your hands and interlace them behind your butt. Okay, so the palm squeeze without taking it too far. We'll be in this pose a bunch today. Reach your knuckles over your head. And get it into your shoulders, you guys. So let the chin hang. Okay, try to get rid of any space between the palms. Okay, pull your belly button off your thighs. It's okay if your ribs are touching your upper thigh bones. Take an inhale. And exhale, release, forward fold. Okay, heel toe your feet together so your big toes touch. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, stand up, straighten your arms. Hands to heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift your chin, look up. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Knees can be bent if they need to be, all good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back to high plank, high push-up. So I want your feet hip width apart in this plank pose. Spread your fingertips out, okay, and then just play with this. So align your shoulders with the tops of your fingertips, and then exhale, armpits over wrists. So it's not a huge movement, you guys. Inhale, heart forward, spread your collarbones. Exhale, take your heels back. Inhale, heart forward, keep it forward this time. And then bend the arms and lower all the way down to your belly. Okay, toes will point, arms to airplane wings, palms stay down. Inhale, lift the heart up. And then exhale, add the legs. So toes, knees, and thighs. Okay, and so I want you to keep your hands down for this first one. And then feel the front of your shoulders roll to the back of your shoulders. Okay, upper back is working, and core is tight, pubic bones grounding down. Lift the heart a little more. Inhale. And then exhale, let it go. And hands underneath your shoulders, curl all 10 of your toes. And then push up, high plank, belly in. Into downward facing dog, exhale. Okay, inhale, take a look at your hands, spread them out. And exhale, chin back to your chest. Shoulders are back. Inhale, lift the heels, look to the top. Bend the knees, 2 steps to the top, right foot, then left foot. And pick up your hands, interlace them behind your butt. Let the knuckles fall over your head. Okay, again, knees, please keep them bent if that lets you get more into your shoulders. Breathe in. Exhale, release the hands, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow all the way. Inhale, stand up, straighten the arms, palms touch. To the heart, exhale, press. Inhale, sweep the reach, lift the gaze, take your chin, a little back bend. Exhale, bow forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back. So find the high plank, the version where your shoulders are in line with your fingertips. So your legs are totally active and strong. Exhale, bend the arms, lower all the way down. Okay. It's a baby cobra. Point the toes, lift the heart up. Just one breath, shoulders peel back. Okay. Exhale, lower your chest, curl all 10 of your toes, push up high plank. So feel the squeeze, belly button to spine. Into downward facing dog, lift the hips up. And take an inhale to your nose. And exhale out of the nose. Inhale, your heels lift, you look up to the top. And bend the knees, 2 steps. Left foot, then right foot, knees can stay bent. Pick up your hands, interlace them, let the knuckles fall, top of the mat. So hopefully you're getting more space. Squeeze the palms, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, stand up, reach up, straighten the arms. To your heart, exhale. Inhale, sweep to reach, lift the chin, look up high. And just bow forward and dive, fold. And inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, and step back, high plank, high push-up. Okay, so you're really loaded in your lower body. Pull your belly in. And then exhale, bend your arms and lower all the way down. Okay, pick up the hands, interlace them the non-dominant way behind you. Straighten the arms, lift the chest. Exhale, add your legs. So toes, knees, and thighs. Get so light. Pull the front of your shoulders to the back. Okay, squeeze the ribs in. Lift the heart. Inhale. And then exhale, release. Hands to the mat. Curl all 10 of your toes. And push up. High plank, belly in. Into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, spread out your fingertips. And then exhale, push your thighs back more. Okay, shoulders down. Inhale, lift your heels, look to the top. Bend the knees, step, or you can hop to the top of the mat. Toes together this time. Okay, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sweep the arms up, pull your shoulders down your back, draw your belly in. Exhale, bow forward and dive, straighten your legs. And inhale, you lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to right to bent arms, chaturanga. Okay, inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, use your breath, right leg, please kick it up, 3-legged dog. Knee to your right elbow, exhale. Inhale, right leg kicks up and back. To your left elbow, exhale. Inhale, right leg kicks up and back. Exhale without dragging the foot. Step your right foot all the way up to lunge. Okay, crescent lunge. Inhale, your arms reach. Warrior two, exhale, open up. Into reverse. Inhale, right arm up and back. And exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat. Hop your left foot to the right. Okay, chair pose. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Okay, we're not here for long. Feeling nice today. Exhale, straighten the legs, bow forward and dive. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back and bend your arms. Chaturanga. Make sure your shoulders are back. Okay, inhale, upward facing, feel your triceps. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, feel it. Left leg, please. Inhale, kicks. Okay, to the left wrist, exhale. And inhale, left leg kicks. To the right elbow, exhale. Okay, inhale, left leg kicks up. Exhale, step your left foot through into a lunge. Okay, to crescent lunge, inhale, reach the arms. To warrior two, exhale, open up. Into reverse, left palm, inhale, reach it up and back. And exhale, windmill, hands to the mat, hop your right foot up to the top. To chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. Okay, pour more weight into your heels, soften your shoulders. Exhale, straighten the legs, bow forward and dive. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. And inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, come to downward facing dog. Okay, so take a second to take a peek again up at your hands, please. Okay, ideally your wrists are still parallel to the top edge of your mat. Spread your fingertips out, then chin back to your chest. Okay, belly button in towards your spine. Bring your big toes together. Okay, and then soften yourself in space. So you're going to lift your heels up, look to the top, bend your knees. And then exhale, light hop up, top of the mat, forward fold. To chair pose, or don't do chair pose, sorry. Inhale, lift halfway. I told you I was being nice today. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, stand up, interlace your hands over your head, index fingers out. Okay, soften your shoulders and side bend up and over to the right. Okay, so find the connection in the weight of your feet. Okay, if you are gripping your toes, that's using the top of your feet too much. So let it soften, push more weight into your heels. Okay, inhale, rise. And exhale, reach up and over to the left. Okay, draw your tailbone down. Keep pushing your hips over to the right side. Good. Inhale, come up. Okay, now let's chair. Separate your hands, bend your knees. Okay, allow for your side bodies to be open. Allow your heart to be nice and light. Okay, and you're going to really find the connection to this shape. So can you draw your tailbone down more, even if you're not as low as you normally are? Okay, can you be contained in your core and really soft in your shoulders? It's similar arms to downward dog, you guys. Okay, weight's gonna go to your left foot, please. Take a breath in. And exhale, step your left foot back and slide your arms back. So you're in runner's lunge and your heart moves forward. Okay, again, I'm a big fan of putting your hands on your hips in any like asymmetrical pose like this. Okay, so let your two hip bones face forward, soften your shoulders, arms by your sides. Okay, from your runner's lunge, inhale, crescent lunge. Reach the arms up. And then exhale, back to your runner's lunge. Send the heart forward. Okay, are you as bent as you can be in your right knee? I hope so. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach the arms up. Exhale, sweep the arms back, runner's lunge. Lean a little bit deeper, send that right ass cheek back. Okay, inhale, crescent, lift up, soften your breath, keep your gaze straight ahead. Okay, and you open it up to warrior two. Left heel comes down, arms reach straight and strong. Okay. So again, hands onto hips. Can you pull the right hip back? Let the left hip roll forward. Okay. Don't worry, I'll show you guys again on the other side. Soften your shoulders and straighten your arms. Okay. So your core should be so engaged that you feel pretty weightless up top, and then your feet should be planting firm in the mat. Okay, hard up. Inhale, straighten your left leg, and please reverse. Right arm goes up and back. You're in an exalted triangle. Okay, soften your right shoulder, and then again, that same thing. Can you let your left hip roll forward? Okay, squeeze the left glute and reach back even more. So the right side should feel so open. And inhale, rise up. Keep the legs as they are. Lean forward. And then exhale, take triangle. Right hand goes inside today. Left arm goes up. Okay, so in your triangle, left hip is also rolling forward. Okay, see how my right toes are off the mat. That's supporting the arch of my foot. I'm really lifted through my right oblique. And then take your left arm towards the top. Okay, if that's too much for you this afternoon, just breathe where you are. 3 more breaths. And feel that strength underneath your feet. Okay, that's where it all starts. And from here, bend the right knee. Inhale, reverse. Right arm goes all the way up and back. Okay, exhale, windmill. Listen, plant your hands, step your right foot back. You're in a plank. Again, shoulders over your fingertips. Roll to the outer edge of your right foot and come to side plank. Left arm up. Okay, breathe into your side plank. If you've got it, float that left leg off your right leg. Okay, push your right thumb bone down, lengthen your chest forward, breathe into the bottom of your rib cage. Okay, shoulders back, bring your left hand to the mat, high plank, or keep it 3-legged. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Okay, inhale, upward facing. And exhale to downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths. Okay, and then notice what's happening. Take a peek up at your hands. Okay, wrists should still be parallel to the top, thumb and index finger far apart. Chin to your chest so you can spin your triceps back. And really, truly, you guys, the upper body arms are so similar to how they are in chair pose. Bring your big toes together. Inhale, lift your heels, look up. And bend the knees, light hop up to the top of the mat. And inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Interlace your hands over your head, index fingers out. And then exhale, side bend to the left, please, up and over. Okay, so again, this is a really easy pose to feel your feet. If you're gripping with this pose, you're probably gripping in the other poses. So soften your toes. Okay, try to square your hips, lean even further to the left. Inhale, rise up to center. Exhale, up and over to the right. Okay, tailbone down, pull your palms together. Okay, try to square your chest toward whatever is in front of you. Okay, your shoulders are down. Inhale, rise up, separate your hands and bend your knees, and let's find chair pose, please. Utkatasana. Okay, so notice what's happened with your upper body. External rotation in your upper arm bones. Okay, your palms are facing each other. Your fingertips are spread out wide. Okay, soften your shoulders. Send the weight into your left foot. And then exhale, step your right foot back as you sweep your arms. So you're going into a runner's lunge in a really slow and controlled way. Hands can go on your hips if you need a little guidance. Okay, you want your left knee over your left ankle. Push your right hip more forward. Okay, runner's lunge. Heart is open, chest is leaning. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach the arms up. And exhale, back to runner's lunge. You send that left butt cheek back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Reach up. Exhale, back to your runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Into warrior 2, exhale, open up. Okay, so try to feel it, you guys. Push into that right heel. So again, it's a subtle adjustment, but most of us, we need to take our right hip forward more so that you can really let the left shin go. Okay, try to feel your breath. Feel the outer edge of your right heel pushing down. This should be getting your right inner thigh like crazy. Lift your heart up. Ooh, soften the shoulders, straighten the left leg. Flip the left palm and reverse your triangle. And so sometimes in our practice we get in these habits and we collapse into our joints because we're really bendy, and honestly it can feel really good to do that. Okay, so try and choose the stronger route today. Keep your pelvis the same direction it's pointed. Legs stay straight. Inhale, left arm forward, and then exhale, take triangle, left hand down, right arm up. Okay, try to really push down through the heels of your feet. Lengthen your chest forward more to the top of the mat. And then if you're there and it feels doable, reach the right arm forward in space. Okay, left toes can reach off the mat. 3 breaths. Okay. And your right shoulder soft. Bend the left knee. Inhale, reverse. Left arm goes all the way up and back. It's a reverse warrior 2. Exhale, windmill, both hands to the mat, square your hips, step your left foot back, toes together, and roll outer edge of your left foot, reach your right arm up, side plank. Okay, so Vashisthasana, pull your left oblique in, maybe your right leg lifts. It is totally optional though. Okay, I'd rather you guys keep the integrity of the pose, so soften your breath. Ooh. Try not to fall. Right hand to the mat, high plank or 3-legged. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart, upward facing dog. And then exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Shoulders down your back, take your feet so they're mat width apart. I'm going to have you guys walk your hands back so they are in between your feet. Okay, take whatever shape you would for Malasana. So toes out, heels in, any amount. Bend the knees and lower your hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Okay, let's pick one thing to look at straight ahead of you and try to let this come out of your lower spine. And again, if you guys have low back issues or anything like that, maybe you just stay square. Okay, if you feel like you just need a little more movement, just do like a figure 8 shape, like rock the weight into your right foot, then your left foot. Okay, it's not that big of a movement. I just want you guys to feel the weight side to side. Okay, and lift your chest up, push the palms together, draw your belly in. Okay. And if you're still making that figure 8 shape, please come back to center. And inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands to the mat, lift your hips, and let's shake your tail right and left, side to side. Yeah, and then slow it down. Let's bring your feet to hip width distance apart. Okay, soften your shoulders, bend your left knee. You're going to push your left hand down to the mat and then reach your right arm up to the sky. Okay, so you're definitely twisting. You're also going to work on opening your right hip. Okay, so send the right hip to the right. Keep pushing the left arm forward. Gaze can be to the side or straight up. Okay, and then from here, lift the left heel off the mat and tap your left knee to your left tricep. It's kind of funny. Just go with it. Okay, if that's too much, you can keep the heel down. Just feel it open your chest. Breathe in. And then exhale, release please. Left leg straight, right hand down. And let's switch directions. So bend the right knee. Okay, keep the right palm down and reach the left arm up to the sky to twist. Okay, hearts forward in space. Push your right heel down. And again, totally up to your body. So maybe this feels really intense. This side does for me. Okay, if you want to challenge like an arm balance, take the right heel off the mat. Your right knee will kind of nudge into your tricep. Okay. Good. And then let's let that go. Straighten the right leg, heel down, left hand to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, come forward, high plank, high push-up. And then exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Okay, exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, you're going to take your downward facing dog, lift the heels, look to the top. Okay, bend the knees, hop up to the top of the mat. So this time toes together, you're setting up for crow pose. Okay, so you just did it one side at a time, now both sides at a time. Lift the heels, separate the knees. Okay, knees behind your triceps, push your hands down, wrists parallel to the top of the mat. Okay, arms stay parallel to each other, perpendicular to the mat. Pull your toes up and breathe. Okay, 10 seconds right here. Okay, nice, you guys. From here, you have an option. You can shoot back to chaturanga, step back to plank, lower in chaturanga. Ooh, cycle through a flow, or just go ahead and meet us back in a downward facing dog. Okay, whatever your body is feeling today, and then really nail that downward dog. So your toes are light, your hands are really spread out wide. Okay, inhale, come forward, high plank. Okay, can you align your shoulder tips with your fingertips? Right toes lift off the mat, inhale. To your right elbow, exhale. Right toe step, left toes lift, inhale, three-legged plank. To your left elbow, exhale. Okay, left toe step, right toes lift, inhale. To the right elbow, exhale. Right toe step, left toes lift, inhale. To the left elbow, exhale. Ooh, left toe step, right foot kicks, three-legged downward dog, lift your hips. Exhale, step your right foot into a lunge. Okay, so without dragging the foot, left palm stays planted, reach the right arm up and twist your heart toward the right side of the room. Okay, so option here, you guys, half bind. Right arm goes behind your back, flip the palm over, grab the front of your left hip, and then pick the hip up back. Okay, if your neck is not as into it as your spine is, just keep your gaze down. All good? Okay, gaze can be to the right or really open gaze to the sky. Okay, just try to feel it though. Push the right heel down, let the left leg be strong. Okay, inhale, right arm up out of the bind. Exhale, right hand to the mat. Square your hips, even weight to your fingertips. You straighten your right leg and send the hips back. Extended pyramid. Okay, you guys will see if you watch these videos while you do them, I always do this pose with my front toes lifted up. Okay, that's the only way you're going to get to your quad. So heart forward. Okay, lift those front toes, push the left toes down just as much. Okay, soften your breath, look towards the top. Your left knee is going to bend and you're going to spring into standing splits. Walk your fingertips forward, keep pointing your left toes down. And to challenge your balance, you grab right hand to right ankle, left hand to left ankle. Okay. Push down on your shin to lift the left leg higher, draw your belly in. Okay, draw your belly in, keep lengthening to your heart. Okay, take an inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, left foot to the right, bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose, sweep the arms up. Oh, feel it. Soften your hips. Lengthen to your upper chest. Without straightening the left leg, cross the right leg up and over, please. Okay, so you're in eagle pose. Okay, right leg crosses over, right arm crosses under. Okay, inhale, lift your heart up. Exhale, round and squeeze. So much control without straightening the legs. Tap your elbows to the top knee. Inhale, make your way back up. And exhale, round and squeeze, elbows to knee. Okay, inhale, come up. Okay, so from here, please unwind your arms, bring your left knee to your chest and pause, single-legged Tadasana. Okay, your hips should be square already, hands to your heart. Step onto your right foot, send your left leg back, toppling tree with your hands in prayer. Okay, everything you've built in that standing leg, heart goes forward. Okay, everything you built in your core, keep it engaged. Okay, you're going to bend the right knee, step your left foot back to lunge, and then twist. Left elbow goes outside your right thigh. Okay, containment, you guys. It's about pulling everything into the center of your body, even as you work the muscles. Okay, so contain your breath, gaze towards the right side, lengthen your chest forward. Cool. From this pose, please unwind to star pose. Face the left side of your mat, arms up, toes in, maybe a little look up would feel nice. And then exhale, bow forward and dive. Okay, hands grab the outsides of your ankles. And then option here, if you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can go into a headstand. Okay, so hands will go on the mat, maybe scooch back on your mat. Okay, top of your head on the mat. You can start by tripod headstand if you're new to it. So top of your head down, knees go to your elbows. Okay, or kick your legs all the way up. But just make sure to breathe in whichever option you choose. Okay. If you are upside down, please gently take your feet back down to the ground. Okay, once your feet get back down, okay, walk your hands away from you so you have a flat back. Left toes point into the back of the mat. Bend the left knee, sit down into Skandasana, side lunge, hands to your heart. Okay, so left elbow is pushing into your left thigh, lift the chest up in space, belly in. Okay, if you need to use your hands, use them. Switch Skandasana to the front, bend the right knee. Bring your hands together, center of your heart. Okay, really find your breath, you guys. So you're really low in that right hip. You're really pushing the right elbow in. You want to keep the right elbow to knee connection, right hand to the mat. Turn the left toes in, send the right butt cheek back. The right toes point to the front. You're in extended side angle. Left arm reaches over. Okay, heart moves forward in space. Okay, breathe into it, you guys. I know it's a deep pose. Belly button to your spine. The more you let the left hip roll forward, the more room you have to do this. 3, 2. Okay, inhale, reverse. Right arm goes up and back. Exhale, windmill. Hands to the mat. Step the right foot back, high plank. And bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths. And feel the connection, hands to the mat, belly button to your spine, your shoulders are soft. And inhale, come forward, high plank. Okay, line up those collarbones with your fingertips. Okay, hips higher than you think, left toes lift on the breath in. Need a left elbow. Left toe step, right toes back, inhale. Need a right elbow. Right toe step, left toes lift. To your left elbow. Left toe step, right toes lift, inhale. To your right elbow. Right toe step, left leg kicks up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot in between to lunge. Okay, right palm plants, reach the left arm up. So feel your body twist, you guys. Okay, and pull the right heel forward, heart forward. Left arm drapes across your lower back. If you're into the bind, flip the left palm over and pull the hip back. Okay. And keep your gaze to the left, belly button to your spine. Okay, and bring your left arm up in space, inhale. And exhale, left hand to the mat, get your hips square, and then straighten your left leg, extended pyramid. Okay, so try it, you guys. Pick your left toes off the mat, and with the effort that you're lifting your left toes, you could even push your right toes down. Heart goes forward in space, belly button to your spine. Okay, so you have the length of your breath. From here, you bend your right knee and spring yourself up, standing splits all the way into your left foot. Okay. And point the right toes towards the mat. The ankle is still flexed though. And then challenge your balance. Grab for the left ankle with your left and right hands. Lengthen your heart forward. Yeah, pull the rib cage in. Good. If you've got the ankle, bring your hands to the mat. Everybody soft bend to the left knee. Okay, right foot to the left. So toes are touching, both knees are bent. Lower the hips, sweep the arms up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Okay, keep that connection. Left leg's gonna wrap all the way over your right leg this time. Okay, left arm goes underneath your right arm this time. Inhale, lift the elbows up, pause. Exhale, round the spine and squeeze elbows to your knees. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale, round and squeeze. Ooh. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Okay, left knee to your chest. So single-legged Tadasana. Feel that right leg straighten. Okay, and then bring your hands to your heart. Belly in, your left foot steps. You send your right leg back, toppling tree. Okay, push the palms together, long spine. From here, you bend the left knee. Okay, step the right foot back. So just lift your heart to make sure your hips are facing forward. And then exhale, twist. Right elbow outside your left thigh. Okay, bring your thumbs to your heart. Really feel this in your spine. Ooh, you should be active in your back leg. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Take your gaze up. Cool. Unwind your body. Inhale, face the right side of the mat. Star pose, arms up. And then exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Okay, and grab the outsides of your ankles. And you guys are always more than welcome to challenge yourself. You could do another handstand here. Okay, or maybe it's your first forward fold, but try and be still. Okay, I think I said handstand, but you know what I meant. Headstand here. Okay, float your feet up, and we're here for about 10 more seconds. And belly in, so let your feet settle to the mat. If you've got the ankles, release the hands. Inhale, walk your hands forward, so spine is long, belly in. Okay, turn the right toes to the back, bend the right knee, Skandasana. Okay, it's okay if the right heel doesn't touch the ground. But hard up, flex the left ankle, push your palms together. And then go ahead and switch. You can use your hands, all good. Bend the left knee, pull the right toes back. Okay, hard up, breathe into it. So from your Skandasana, keep the connection, elbow to your inner left knee if you can. Okay, left hand to the mat, turn the right toes in, send the butt back, and then swing your right arm up and around. Extended side angle. Okay, and then breathe. If this is your tighter side like mine, just try and breathe. 3 breaths. Okay. And roll the left ribs around. Keep reaching over the right side of your body. Okay. Keep the integrity of your legs. Inhale, reverse. Left arm goes all the way up and back. Exhale, windmill. Both hands to the mat. Step your left foot back. High plank, belly in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Head below your heart. Let's do it, you guys. Walk your feet towards the top. Walk your hands to the back. So you're in the middle of your mat. Bend the knees and roll up, please. 1 vertebra at a time. Okay, gaze forward, arms by your sides. And just give yourself a second. So soften your eyes, feel your feet. And you've been here before. So hands to your heart, weight to the left foot, right knee to your chest, single-legged Tadasana. Okay, from your single-legged Tadasana, take your right hand to your right shin, open the right leg, and open the left arm out. Okay, you can go left fingertip to left index finger to left thumb. Okay, take that right hip under, and then take your gaze to the left. And just use this to breathe. So can you push down to your right leg more? Sorry, to your left inner heel more. Okay, draw your breath in, gaze forward, arms up. Okay, listen, you're going to step your right foot down and slide your left leg back 3 feet. Okay, get your hips square, keep pushing into the left heel like you did in the standing balance, and then slowly start to make your way down halfway. Okay, halfway. We're going towards pyramid pose, right hip back. Always stay in halfway or go down all the way. Okay, hands on either side of your right foot. Again, right toes off the mat is the jam. Okay, don't knock it till you try it. Option is to stay here, or twist like we've been doing. So right arm to the sky, left hand stays on the ground. Okay, if you have a block, it's better. Like even if you guys look at your screen, what I'm doing, I should have a block because this is bent. I can see it on the TV. Okay, so you want to either micro bend your right knee if you can't get there. Okay, you can just take your right hand to your low back, but try to keep lifted out of the left side of your body as you roll your left ribs down. Around. Okay, good, you guys. If you're twisted, take your right hand to the mat, release the nose to your knee. Okay, and then really subtly square the hips, lift the left heel up, and bend the knee, hop your left foot up to the right foot, forward fold. Let's inhale, lift halfway to release your spine. Exhale, fold all the way. And then roll up, please, one vertebra at a time. Okay, gaze to the top, hands to your heart. Bring the weight to the right foot and bring your left knee into your chest. Okay, so I want you guys to feel this. So the right leg will be your back leg in pyramid. So can you push more weight to the inside edge? Okay, keep that left thigh high. Take the left hand to the left shin, right arm out. Ooh. Okay, and then open your left leg out. Left thumb to index finger. Slide the left hip down. You're still using the right inner heel. Okay, and then maybe you look over your right shoulder, maybe. Okay, draw your tailbone down. Okay, and use your breath, gaze forward, bring the left knee forward, both arms up. Okay, your left foot steps down, toes stay pointing straight ahead, right foot slide it back 3 feet, and then make sure you're not staying on a tightrope. So your hips should be square. You can always use your hands if you need to. Okay, back leg is strong, start to lower halfway down, pyramid pose, full version. Okay, and get as far as you can. Maybe you go all the way, hands to the mat. Okay, but really, you guys, the back leg is so important in this pose. Okay, and even for as long as I've been teaching yoga and doing yoga, this is probably the hardest pose I have to find my back leg, this in Warrior One. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself if this feels impossible. You just learn to modify it. Okay, so one modification, soft bend to your left knee. You can always stay square. Okay, for the twist, putting something under your right hand is a good idea. Reach the left arm up. Ooh. If that is too much on your outer hips, just left hand to the sacrum, look to the left, stay for 3 breaths. Okay, and let's come out of the twist, left hand to the mat, everybody nose to your left knee, let it go a little more passive. Okay, and turn the right heel back, bend the right knee, hop the right foot to the left, forward fold. And inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold the rest of the way. And inhale, rise. Let's stand up, straighten the arms, gaze up to the sky. And exhale, bow forward and dive, hands to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back, bend your arms, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, straighten the arms, upward dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, shoulders are down your ears. Please lift your heels up. Take a look at your hands. Okay, you're gonna bend your knees and hop your knees outside of your wrists. So right knee to right wrist, left knee to left wrist, toes together. And then go right on back to reclining hero. Hands behind you, lift your hips, tuck the tailbone. Okay, option to stay upright like this or go as far as you'd like to. So elbows are a nice place. Okay, shoulders can be a nice place too. So just like the child's pose that you started with, you guys. Okay, everything is adjustable in yoga. It is not a one-size-fits-all practice. Okay, so adjust this to work for you. If you're on your shoulders, you can grab your ribs. You can put your hands on your pelvis. Okay, you can take your arms over your head, but close your eyes wherever you are. Okay, try to let your hips open up, undo all those standing balancing poses. Okay, if your glutes are not doing anything, please squeeze them together right now. Okay, and from wherever your hands went, take them down to the ground by your shins. Okay, and push your forearms down, make your way up. And then just find a seat here. So knees can come together, sit up nice and tall. Okay, and gaze on one spot, soften your shoulders away from your ears. Okay, and then go ahead and rise up. So come up onto your knees and curl your toes under. Okay, so toes are curled under, arms reaching forward. So palms face each other, inhale, hips forward. And then as you exhale, you're gonna sweep the right arm back as you lean back and look to the right. Okay, inhale, come forward. And then exhale, sweep back and look to the left. Okay, inhale, forward. One more each side. Exhale, sweep back. And inhale, forward. Exhale, sweep back. So you guys will feel when you try to sweep back, you get to that spot where your hips don't want to go back anymore, right? So I want you guys to do this. So stay square, arms forward, lean back to that same spot where you couldn't really reach back anymore. And that's where your hips are for camel. So then you can sweep both arms back. Okay, grab the backs of your heels, take the hips forward again, and then lift your chin up, but not too much. Okay, modify this by putting your hands on your butt, but please keep your glutes engaged, just like reclining hero. Okay, external rotation of your upper arm bones, spread your collarbones out wide, soften your gaze. Okay, take your thigh bones forward, soften your eyes. Good, and then slowly let's come up all the way. And point the toes, sit back on your heels, bring your hands on your thighs, and keep your eyes open. Okay, keep your eyes open, please. Bring your hands to the mat, step your feet back, downward facing dog. Okay, and your choice, stay or inhale, come forward, high plank, use your legs. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Your glutes are squeezing even in this pose. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Cool, right leg up, you guys. Three-legged downward dog. And bring your right knee to your right wrist. Okay. Point the left toes, set up for pigeon pose. And hips are square, lift your heart up. And then exhale, take it forward and down. And then before you get too settled, when you take it forward and down, okay, if you want to add a twist here, take your left arm underneath your right armpit and then left cheek to the mat. So sort of like you started in child's pose, only your legs are different and you can close your eyes. And pull your shoulders down away from your ears. And then option to have that half bind too. So right hand across your low back. And if you're feeling really bendy and open, okay, your right foot should be really close to the peace fingers on your right hand. These Maybe you grab your right big toe with your peace fingers. Maybe. Okay, just an option, just a challenge. But try to just soften where you land regardless. And be gentle with wherever you're at. If you did take the half bind and you need to come out of it a little bit because it got too intense, you're welcome to do that. Okay, but let's go ahead and pull the left arm out if you have it underneath you. And come on up, both hands to the mat, curl the left toes, and lift the hips, downward facing dog. Okay, and shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, right away, left leg kicks up, three-legged dog. And bring your left knee to your left wrist, set up for pigeon. Okay, so right toes point back. You square your hips as much as you can. Okay, so heart point straight ahead, chest up. And then exhale, you take your chest forward and down. And option to stay and feel what this has to offer your body. Okay, and then option to twist. Right arm underneath, set your right cheek down. And just breathe. Yeah, take the half bind, you guys. If you did it on the other side, try it again here. And let's undo the half bind. And then if the right arm's under, go ahead and drag it out. Okay, hands underneath your shoulders, curl the right toes under. Lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. And for the last time, you guys, inhale, come forward, high plank, legs strong. Exhale, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale to downward facing dog. Okay, soften your shoulders. Inhale, lift your heels, look to the top of your mat, bend both of your knees. And then go ahead and hop through to a seat. Okay, legs straight in front of you. Take the fleshy part out from under you. Ankles are flexed. Reach the arms up. Palms face each other. And then exhale, hinge at the waist and grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Okay, and get out of your low back, you guys. I know it feels like you're doing more when you're like this, but I'm telling you, you're not doing shit. So lift your heart up. Okay, push your heels into the mat. You want your quads to be engaged, and you want it to be more intense just by increasing the bend in your elbows. It might not feel like a lot. Okay, shoulders down your back. Okay, push your heels down, pull your thigh bones up, belly in. Okay, and then as you draw your breath in, okay, now go ahead, release the toes, sit up tall, reach the arms in front of you. Okay, and then start to bend your torso and recline down all the way to your back. And just go ahead and get settled into final Shavasana. So let the legs come out wide, pull the shoulders underneath you, And then palms up as you pull your belly in. And just relax and breathe. And so breathe not only into the physical parts of your body that you have worked for sure in the last hour of your practice, okay, but breathe into all those spots in your mind, okay, into your heart, into your belly, okay, that may feel a little bit off today, or perhaps disconnected, okay, or even overwhelmed. And every single one of us can absolutely benefit from taking an hour, from taking 10 minutes, okay, of doing this practice, of just moving through poses and seeing what it is that comes up. And even if it's a day that we're not open to what we learn, okay, we're still learning and we're still feeling and we are still growing. And so be that, whatever it will for you today. Okay, however that lands, if that means you need an extra 20 minutes on your back, I hope. And you have the time to do 20 more minutes on your back. Okay, but thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And you'll see Joe tomorrow at noon. Okay, so enjoy. Nice job. Namaste.